How do you know this will actually work for my business? That's a good question. When something worked for someone else, it doesn't automatically mean it will work for you. That's why we don't just jump and say, yeah, this will crash. First, we look at if your buyers are already actually on Reddit. Are people already talking about your problem? Are they comparing tools? When someone says buyers code email tool, let's say I run a cold email, B2B SaaS, and I want to rank for those high intent keywords because they already exist. Or maybe someone is asking for recommendation. For example, like this one. Is Liskit legit? Because you see, in this case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Reddit posts that is currently ranking on the first page of Google. And here is another example. When we see are people mentioning your competitors, maybe looking for solution like yours. Here is another example. Liskit versus Apollo. Liskit is a B2B cold email tool helping with leads. And for example, when someone is typing Liskit versus Apollo, they are looking for a real proof from real people. And if those conversations are already happening, that's a really good sign for you. The second thing is if there is a clear path from strategy to revenue. Because when we are looking to work with you, we see at things like, can we get your brand in front of the right people in the right conversations? Or another one, can we help you show up when people are researching your category, comparing options, or trying to decide who to trust? Because if we can do that, then there is a real potential. But I will be honest with you, Reddit is not for every business. If your audience is not there or demand isn't there, then needs to say upfront. And I think that's where a lot of agencies lose trust. They try to make every business sound like a perfect fit. That's not how we look at it. We look at a few simple things. Is your audience there? Is your offer strong? Can we enter the conversations in a way that feels natural and real? And can we actually track if it is moving the business forward? Because at the end of the day, that's a real question. Not can you get views? Can you post on Reddit? But can you this turn into a real business? And you might be wondering, we hear this all the time. How do you track a return of investment? How do I know this won't look spammy? How do I know the accounts are safe? How do I know this is being done properly? Those are all valid questions. So the answer is not trust us because we said so. The answer is because we look at the market, we look at the conversations, we look at the search demand, we look at the competition, and we look at how your brand is currently shows up. And then we decide if there is a real opportunity for you. So when someone asks, how do you know this will actually work for my business? You don't know based on hope. You know based on signals. You know when there is a demand, if the audience is already speaking about your niche, about your product, if the offer is already solid, and if there is a real path from Reddit strategy to revenue. This is how we look. If there is a fit for you, Reddit can be an incredible, strong growth channel. And if it is not, we would rather tell you upfront than sell you something that doesn't make any sense. Book a call with us and we will show you if this actually is the right fit for your business.